Hi everybody, my name is Tyler, and I want to talk about the four horsemen of the apocalypse, and it, what I think it could represent in the upcoming events in the near future. Now, you know how you have the white horse, the red horse, the black horse, and the pale horse. Now, the white horse represents a white a person with a white cloak, sitting on a horse with a bow, and he was given a crown. Now, what I think this represents is Kim Jong Un coming to power, and the bow represents the nuclear missile that he has that will be used, and the conquering part represents the nuclear missile that will explode over the North Korean peninsula, which is also predicted by Major Ed Dames. He remote viewed this event happening before the kill shot happened. Big solar event and everything. And I just thought it was very interesting how it almost coincides with Major Ed Dames' predictions. It seems like North Korea is a big part of Revelation, I think. Now, with the second seal, the the red horse, I think it represents either one, China, which I don't think it does. I think it's probably the U.S. And what the red horse represents is the retaliation of the U.S. towards North Korea. When the second seal is broken, America's pissed. China shot off a nuke. We're gonna get them. And then, it says it right there. You can go look it up for yourself, and it relates fairly well. And what else do we got? Oh, we got the third seal. Now, third seal is kind of an odd one, I thought, because of what it represents. It represents an economic collapse. So, on top of getting a nuke, you get an economic collapse plus war with North Korea. Big day, eh? And it almost seems like these seals are all in one event kind of scenario. It's just all gonna happen then. And what I mean by that is, in Revelation, that the first part is actually 3.5 years. So I think a person would assume that these events would happen rapidly instead of over a large, long period of time, which means these events have not happened yet. So, in a way, I am kind of right on that part, if that's how you want to follow the rules of the 3.5 years of Revelation in the first half of Revelation. And now you have the fourth seal, which comes in to Revelation, which is basically a large earthquake and is apparently a very large event that happens. And it's such a large event that what I think it is that it disrupts this large war so much so that they actually go underground because of it. And that is what is a result of that large earthquake. It's because of this earthquake that there was no war yet. But what is interesting is that Major Ed Dame's prediction talks about the North Korean explosion of the nuclear missile, and then after that, you have right before the kill shot happens, all of these warring parties together fighting, and what he says is, what Major Dame says, is that they look up into the sky, all these soldiers, and they see this large event happen, and then they all go home. So, what do the warring parties are? Well, of course, they would be China and the U.S. They're about to fight and everything. They're amping up for war and everything, and as soon as they do, they are almost there. They are right at the teeth of, right at the top of almost getting to battle. And then, big earthquake. Messes everything up. But, right after that, it starts with the trumpets. And the trumpets one of the trumpets have a 2 million man army. So, China could be coming back to hunt us one day. Which is it would be a very interesting day indeed for the U.S. to face off with China. It would be the war to end all wars. But all I can say is these are troubling times. May God be with you. May peace be with your heart. Accept Jesus as your Savior. And may God speed.